Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar with MLB 14, the show, and we're starting things off with the Athletics franchise. Now, I'm so excited to finally be able to get this started here on the PS3. We'll look at moving it onto the PS4 when the game comes out May 6th. So, with this being the first full game I've actually been able to play on this, I decided to go ahead and start things off in spring training, because this is what it feels like for me, that this is like training for the game. I've already noticed that some things are very different than MLB 13, the show. And you guys, of course, will be able to get a chance to see this here at the same time I do. I'm learning here. Now, we start things off Coco Crisp with a home run in a left center. Nobody even goes after that. First at-bat of the franchise, a home run. So what a great way to get things started off. Coco Crisp is, of course, going to be huge for me this entire season. So I'm not looking necessarily for the big bats from him. I mean, he can hit 20 home runs a season and stuff like that. I'm looking more for the speed, stolen bases, just him being the premier leadoff guy that I always love having on my franchise. So, 1-0 now with one swing of the bat. We're not done with the first inning, though, quite yet. Now, I am facing Bumgarner here today. But this being spring training, we probably won't see him on the mound for too long. This is going to bounce off the wall. I'm going to go ahead and stay on first because I realized I hadn't gone ahead and changed the base running to how I had it before. At least on MLB 13, the show. So I should have turned that into a double. We're looking at just a single, but that's okay. We're going to hit this one right through the middle. That'll put runners on first and second for me. Now you can see I have gone ahead and switch things over there. So, looking pretty good as Jed Lowry gets that single. Now, Yoenis Cespedes at the plate. He's facing an 0-2 count now from Bumgarner. Ooh, but he's going to get pegged. And I'm not going to consider that intentional. I mean, this is spring training and everything. So, we're still in good shape. All right, so now we've got Norris at the plate. So, Donaldson, or bases are loaded now, excuse me. This one going into the gap in right center. So I'm going to get 2 home. I probably could have gotten 3. What's this? Base running is different. That's for sure. Because it seems like on 13 it was just a quick, click over. But now you got to hold down the button, it seems like, and everything. So it's all right. Anyway, so that's it for the first inning. We do get 3 runs out of it. Now Matt Cain coming in. Matt Cain, just like all the other pitchers we're going to be facing today, is not going to have any warm-up time in the bullpen. So his energy is down just a little bit. But, ooh, this one going into left field. Just a one-hopper here. So, still, things are going here in the 4th inning for us. So we've got Callaspo on first. Laying down the bunt here with Parker, who, in case I didn't mention, Jared Parker is on the mound for the Athletics today. So that'll go ahead and get Callaspo on over to second. Now we've got Josh Donaldson at the plate. Had that one hit earlier. See if he can get another one here. This one, ooh, a great play to stop it, but Donaldson is safe. I try and come home with Callaspo, try and catch the computer off guard. It does not work, but I was close. So I will somewhat justify what I did by saying it was close. All right, so Giants again going to their bullpen. They're going to be doing this every single inning, so only when something happens I'm going to show you when somebody else comes in. But there's Cespedes getting a hit in his center field. That'll put him on first. I'm expecting a lot of power from Yoenis Cespedes this season too. So it's good to see he's getting some base hits now, but I can't wait to see some more. All right, this one just hangs over home plate, able to drive that one into deep center field for a home run. So, Brandon Moss getting that home run, and that's going to go ahead and give us 2 runs because of that hit by Yoenis Cespedes. So I'm not going to be looking too far into how this game plays out as far as how the Athletics are going to be doing this season. because I understand this is spring training. I'm going to be facing pitchers that I'm probably not going to see from the Giants. They may get cut or, be in, the minors or something like that. So probably won't be hitting like this. Now, Reddick. Ooh, this one could go. Yes! Another home run. I thought I was going to get robbed there. But like I was saying, since I have some more time, no, this is not how I expect things to be going during the regular season. I mean, I just have this on the veteran difficulty, but hey, trophy! Back-to-back. I just have this on the standard veteran difficulty. So, as I was mentioning, though, this is not what we're going to be seeing because these pitchers I'm not going to be facing, they're going to have time to warm up in the bullpen. And I can see the managers giving these pitchers the hook a lot earlier, than what we've been seeing in this game. So this is going to be a base hit for the Giants. I think this might actually be their first one of the game. So Jared Parker having a very successful outing, having just now in the 5th inning allowing the first hit. Hunter Pence at the plate. This one's going to go into right field. Reddick is going to try and run it down. Will not make the catch. It's going to bounce off the wall, and we're going to potentially see runners here on second and third. Throw not in time. So Giants looking to score a couple right here. And to go ahead and get their first run of the game. So going to try and throw this one low, of course, but it's going to go down the line. Brandon Moss going to step on first, but the run will come home, and that'll put another runner at third base. So Brandon Belt getting the RBI. So Brandon Crawford would be up next. And he hits this one deep. Cespedes going back for it and misses it. It's going to bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, so Crawford gets on over to second. Gregor Blanco now coming to the plate. So I am excited about the pitching that I have with the Athletics. That's something that I consider to be a very, very strong point of the team this season. And I'm kind of wondering whether or not I should even go and look at the free agent list at all to see if there's anybody that I could add. Because, it's something that's smart to do. And, of course, I want to do it at the beginning of the season when nobody else has gotten a chance to, kind of go for some of these players who are available. I do have some room, of course, to be able to spend some money. So I am debating it, but I kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it because with the Detroit Tigers that I did a couple years ago for the franchise, some people were not happy that I got a lot of players that made the Detroit Tigers look a little bit different. But I also, last year with the Braves, some people weren't happy that I kept them the same. So go ahead and comment below. Give me your input. Should I take a look at the free agency? Should I just leave the team the way that they are? Kind of want to hear you guys' opinion. 6-2 in the top of the 6th. Here's Coco Crisp. Remember, we had that home run. Crawford bobbling that one. The throw over will not be in time, so Crisp is safe at first. And this could be my opportunity to take a look at base stealing here in MLB 14, the show, featuring Coco Crisp. So here I go breaking for second. That's going to be in the dirt, so Buster Posey will not make any type of throw to second. But that's okay. This is spring training. This is time to learn how the team is going to work. So I may not do this in every situation, but I'm breaking for third. Here we go. Posey with the throw. That's going to be very high. So Crisp not only steals second, but has stolen third here as well. So we'll see how close this one was, actually. Now, I think if that would have been spot on, I think Coco still would have been able to make it. Would have been close. Here's Josh Donaldson again. 3-0 count. And I'm going to ambush him. Usually I don't swing on a 3-0 count. This time I do. And it's a home run. So Donaldson, every time he's come up to the bat today, he's been able to go ahead and get a hit. That, of course, is going to help out the Athletics even more as we add to the lead against our rivals from across the bay. So I do plan for this to be my only spring training game here on the PS3. I might play one more, actually, now that I think about it. When I get to the PS4, I might play just a couple games, too. Even though, of course, I'll be in the regular season, I might just play a few more, just to let you guys know. But Philip Humber now coming up as Mike Morse comes up for his next at-bat. So, Humber, I plan to use him quite a bit as a reliever. Oh, wow, they're even singing. You probably can't hear it right now, but they're singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That's pretty cool. So, in preparation for this, I did watch Moneyball, which is one of my favorite movies. Of course, you have to be, I mean, if you're an athletics fan, Moneyball has got to be one of your favorite movies. But man, this just got me so excited to be able to play as the Athletics. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been excited about every single team that I've had a chance to be able to play as for franchise. Going, back to MLB 2K11 with the Cubs, 2K12 with the Tigers, MLB 13 this show with the Braves. Originally, when I first started this channel, the plan was to have an Athletics franchise. But I changed it up. And so this is me finally getting a chance to do what I've wanted to do with this channel right from the get-go. So I hope you guys will end up enjoying this, enjoy watching it just as much as I enjoy playing it here. All right, so Casilla coming in. I'm going to bring in Sean Doolittle. So we'll see what Sean Doolittle will be able to do right here against the Giants. So this one's going to go for another base hit for the Giants as Reddick runs that one down and throws it in there to Cayaspo. Crawford with yet another hit. So, looking at a pinch hitter, Joaquin Arias coming in. So we're going to take a look to see what Sean Doolittle can do. Now, of course, Sean Doolittle is going to be able to do quite a lot of good. I mean, one of the things here is A's, of course, signed him to a contract extension for 5 years. So I hope we do get to see him around for quite a bit. Now with Doolittle, I mean, I do have some good pitches that I can go with here just by keeping it simple. A four-seamer that does have some velocity to it, a slider, and a changeup. So while I do enjoy sometimes having a pitcher, like a starter, I'm totally cool having like 5 pitches, but with a reliever, not so much. Especially with somebody like Doolittle, who I plan to have in the 8th or sometimes even the 9th inning. I may have him close some games, depending on the lineup that we're going up against. Oh, he gets the strikeout. But I do like a setup man or a closer who can keep it simple with the pitches that he throws. All right, so Juan Gutierrez now coming in. It seems like I didn't have anything going with the last reliever. Donaldson yet again. 4 for 4 today. On this 0-2 count, he's going to hit this one through the middle, and he's going to make it 5 at-bats, 5 hits. I have a lot of expectations for Donaldson, and it's really good to see that he's living up to him here in this game. Gutierrez may be in trouble if he goes ahead and starts things off with a single when we're at this part of the lineup. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Runners on first and second for the Athletics. Oh, dang it. That's going to be a double play. Seemed like Cespedes really didn't hustle on that one. He got beat by half a step. That's all right. Okay, so I'm going to sit and wait on some of these pitches here. This one going into center field. Ooh, going to bounce off the track and the wall. Run comes home. I'm rounding third, and I'm out by quite a bit. That's okay. Not going to worry about it too much here at all. Here's Jim Johnson, the designated closer for the Athletics. Like I was saying, I mean, if the lineup features mostly righties, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Jim Johnson. But if it's lefties, I'm going to bring in Sean Doolittle. I think that's the plan that I'm going to have here for my closer. So ground out on over to third. Donaldson makes the throw to Moss at first for out number 1. So now Buster Posey comes in. He's had 1 strikeout today. I was going to go ahead and show that earlier, but was kind of a lengthy strikeout, too. So with the Athletics and the lead that we have, I'm not too concerned about the outcome of this game, and this has been very helpful as far as understanding how the team is going to play and the game, too. So there are some significant changes. I think hitting might be a little bit easier. Pitching is more difficult in that control is not there. It just seems like all around in this game, though, you're going to throw more balls, and when you're up at the plate, you better be watching the pitches a lot more because it seems like there's more balls thrown at you. So that's been something that has definitely changed. The view, of course, when you go ahead and you hit the ball, I haven't had the dynamic approach that it has in here, so that's something to get used to. But all around, I love this. Different feel to it in some regards, and it's better. So I'm excited for when the PS4 version comes out about how things are going to go. Come on, that was a strike. So make sure you guys, of course, stay tuned for that. When that comes out, I took the day off just so I could go ahead and get a chance to play the game for most of the day and hopefully get some videos up that same day. If not, for sure the next day. All right, 2 outs now. But this one's going to go deep in the left field. Cespedes not going to be able to reach that one. Not even close. So I guess the Giants aren't done with the game, even though I think it's done and over with. It's kind of, I don't know. This is the first game. I shouldn't look too much into this because I'm like, this might not be too good that Johnson's allowing a home run, but it's spring training. I mean, it doesn't matter. So one more run for the Giants. It's going to make it a 9-3 ball game. 2-1 count to Pablo Sandoval, who's going to hit this one into short center field. Coco Crisp getting underneath it. The game is done and over with. So we start off the franchise with a big win. I know this game was a little bit longer, but I wanted you guys to get a chance to be able to see how the game plays out and everything like that. And honestly, we had a lot to show. Thanks for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Let me know if you want to see one more spring training game or if I should start to just dive into the regular season. But anyway, comment below with all that. I appreciate it. You guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But again, thanks for watching. And as always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.